Alright, welcome to full course on writing blog articles for completely free. Okay, so this is gonna be a live walkthrough, and before, if you're a beginner, you have to first watch these two free courses on my YouTube channel, which is a 3 hours full blogging course, and also how to do keyword research for SEO, which is a complete 1 hour course, which is watched by 11,000 people, and many people profited by watching the free tutorials, and this also gotten over 5,000 views. And yeah, so before continuing this video, like and subscribe. So let's begin. So this is my chat gpt, guys. I'm going to show you two chat gpt models like similar to chat gpt. We're going to use those tools completely free, and you can see here I'm not even on pro version. Okay, so this is a completely free version. I'm going to walk you through, teach you everything you need to know on writing blog AI articles. Okay, so the first method is going to be first person perspective, which I call. So let's look at what is a first person perspective. Okay, now this is the prompt which you can type. Okay, now first prompt you're gonna give, you are a blog SEO expert writer. So guys, you can also get all these prompts in a Google Doc. It will be in my description. Okay, now you can also book one-on-one coaching if you want any help, and all these things, all these prompts, whatever I type prompts in this video, you will have available to those things in the document sheets for free. Okay, so great, it says great, I can assist you. Okay, now I need to find a niche. Okay, let's find a niche. So I want to write a blog article on niche, which I'm gonna give wireless. Okay, wireless keyboard. Okay, wireless keyboards. Now suggest me a good blog titles. Now let's see what it comes up. Okay, so I'm gonna pick one. So it's suggesting me the best wireless keyboards for every budget in 2024, and we even have top wireless keyboard for gaming and productivity. Okay, let's actually see here. Okay, let me go through this and pick one good one. Why you should switch to wireless keyboard in 2024. Okay, I think this is a good one, but you know what? I'm gonna give and see if I can, write a transactional or blog intro blog post, or else I can go with top wireless mechanical keyboards. Know how to troubleshoot. Okay, why you should. Okay, I'm gonna pick this one, guys, for video purpose. Okay, so this is an example. Thank you for always compliment with the AI, guys. Thank you for giving me these ideas, and I want to go ahead and write blog article on this title, which is this one. Okay, I want you to write me a very well SEO optimized blog outlines. Okay, now let's see what happens. So next step is we are producing, we are generating blog outlines. Okay, the first step is finding a sub niches or blog titles, and then we are actually asking it to produce a generate a blog outlines. Now based on this blog outlines, we're going to give a next prompt. Okay, so guys, don't worry, all this prompt you will have access to in a one Google sheet. It will be in a description. Make sure you check that out and let it load. Okay, now you can see it has perfectly created a neat, better blog outlines. Okay, so let me go here and read some of them and look for. Okay, it has given me hook at the start. I think we should need this. Start with a compelling statement about growing popularity of wireless keyboards. Okay, so we are not gonna write is any single line. Okay, we're gonna use it to, like, we're gonna only focus on improving it. Okay, it has now generated a blog outlines. Now what is the next thing? So this is the this is a surprising prompt which you should give. Now type this, based on the blog outlines you have produced. Okay, guys, remember I'm creating this prompt, all these prompts live in front of you. So this is not the prompts which I came up, or these are not the prompts which I have written somewhere. Okay, now based on the blog outlines you have produced. Okay, so I'm sorry. Now based on the blog outlines, I want you to write a whole article and make sure to use necessary long tail keywords and semantic keywords. Okay, so these are two things which you need to give, which is a very necessary. Long tail keywords are nothing but, you know, the long tail questions, you know, FAQs, those kind of things which people commonly use for with a seed keyword. It's like a sentence with a seed keyword. Okay, and semantic keywords are you know, are related to seed keywords. Okay, and I want at the end you should give this. This is very important. I want you to write it in first person perspective. Okay, now hit enter and see the magic. It's gonna write you in a first person. It's gonna write you in a first person perspective. Now, what is a first person perspective? It's gonna use words you. It's gonna become more personalized. You know, it's gonna use I, you, and it will also use we, the word. And you can also type here, you can add extra here, also add a little humor, and it's gonna write the blog article in a humor way, making some kind of jokes. You can go ahead and do this, but the next thing you want to do is, which is very important, I want you to copy this whole thing. Let it generate first. Okay, let it generate, and it's generating. Okay, so let me go ahead and randomly read one of it and see how clean it is. Improving aesthetics and minimalism. If you appreciate a clean minimalist workplace, if you appreciate a clean minimalist workspace, a wireless keyboard is a great choice. By eliminating cables, wireless keyboards contribute to clutter-free desk, making your workspace look more organized and aesthetically pleasing. This clean look is not visually appealing, but can also help create more focused productivity work environment. After all, a TD space often leads to a empty mind. That's correct. I have this, you know, I had the wireless keyboard, which was, you know, frustrating for me to manage all the cable extensions and wires. But getting a wireless keyboard solved all the problems, you know, made my workspace look neat and clean and more organized. All right, now you can see it has generated me A to Z, including conclusion and FAQs. FAQs, that's a good, you know, and also call to action. You can even add the affiliate links with you call to action. This article is designed to engage readers while providing valuable information addressing common concerns about wireless keyboards. By using relevant long tail keywords and semantic keywords, you should perform well in research engine rankings. Okay, now I want you to copy this whole thing. This is the main thing you should do. I want you to copy this whole thing. Let's go. Copy this whole thing. Open a notepad. Okay, I want you to open a notepad. It will be available in your you know, PC or Mac, or you can open the Google Docs if you're on phone, doesn't matter, or Notes app. I want you to paste the whole thing here. Now what you need to do is make sure the Grammarly extension is enabled on your computer. Download this. Now here you have to go through, read everything, and make sure the factual data or real real statistics data is updated. Now I'm going to tell you why you need to, you know, go through everything. Okay, now if I hover here, because of Grammarly, it is suggesting me. Okay, see more in Grammarly, it is suggesting me. If you click one click, it's going to improve, you know, auto, you know, it will auto detect the errors and, you know, rectifies it. Okay, now you can see the magic. Guys, this eliminates 50% of the AI written content. Okay, so do this. Okay, now whatever the yellow yellow thing appearing, that means the sentence is not correct, but it can be more humanized. Now I want you to go through each and every word and see if there are any mispronunciations or typos or using the punctuations like question marks, unwanted commas, and you have to go through this. And also make sure if any sentence is written nonsense, okay, it doesn't make sense. And also you need to, if there is any factual data like numbers or up to date 2023 2024, you need to correct it. Now I'm going to tell you why you need to read this. Now think of it like AI models are trained up to 2023 data, okay? So nobody has, none of the AI has, the real-time 2024 data, okay? So it is trained below 2024 or below 2023. So whatever the AI content it is generated, if it is a factual, it will be less than 2023 year, okay? So before 2023, all the factual data or real-time data it is produced is before 2023. Now Google wants the latest thing which is happening in 2024 real time. Now how do you do that? That's why I'm saying if there are any numbers or factual data, you need to address them and you need to change it to, you need to research and type on Google and see what comes up, what other articles are writing about it, about the factual data, and take inspiration and change it. Okay, so let's say Tom Cruise net worth was 2023 was $23 million, but right now it's of $50 million. Now I want to update that, but if I ask AI to generate it, it will generate me $23 million even though it is a $50 million. Now you need to update the factual data. So this is an example. So yeah, you get what I'm saying, right? So this is a one way of writing AI content, okay? So which is a first person perspective. Now the second method I'm going to show you, which is a very more interesting, okay? Now I want you to head over to Pinterest. Now go to pinterest.com. You have bunch of pins, okay? So these are all they have content in the images. Now I will tell you how you can take advantage of it. You can even search for your specific keyword or niche and it's gonna show up. But what I'm gonna do is take any one of the example, okay? Now let me take 20 simple ways to live your life. Okay, this one. I'm gonna click on this. So make sure this is the image. Now right click, copy the image and go to ChatGPT, paste the image, Control V, and you can see it is uploading here. Yes, now you can upload images on ChatGPT. That's a good news for you, but it is only for limited time because I'm on a free version. But if you can upgrade, you can upload, there will be more limits to upload, but I think we can have access to 3 to 4 times with a ChatGPT 4.0. But either way, I'm going to show you a one example. This is a daily limit anyway. Now here you have to give this prompt. Take this image and analyze what's content in the image and write a blog article title, outlines and FAQs based on that, and make sure it is in friendly and first person perspective. Now hit enter and see the magic. Now let it load. So yes, the image provides 20 tips for simplifying your life. Guys, did you look at that? It is actually identifying what's in the image. It can read the image. 20 ways to simplify your life. So this is the best thing I have seen so far. Imagine 2-3 years back, this would have not existed. So you have to manually go through the image and write each word by yourself using your keyboards, right? So that's a you can eliminate that process. Okay, we are just simply not using keyboard anymore. We're like AI is writing for us. Now you can see blog article title, 20 simple tools to declutter and simplify your life. It has generated me blog outlines, and let's see if we can see the FAQs. Okay, FAQs and conclusion. Okay, now what we can do is we can copy this and write, you have 10 to 20 blog outlines. Okay, for each outline, okay, now what you can do is do not ask to generate. You can also I'm sorry, you can also use the AI to iterate, like instead of writing, you can also add one more thing, write a blog article, whole article here. I mean, after the FAQs, but I didn't write it, but I would like to generate an outline always and write it for myself. But you can also do that anyway. It's in a first person perspective. Now provide tips on how to start decluttering room by room. Now I can write 1 or 2 paragraphs, because I think anybody can write for each outline 1 to 2 paragraphs. Like it's just like a 50 words. You can write it and add a little bit, 2 to 3 images, and that's it, done. Okay, your blog article is done. Now if you do that, write a 20 to 50 words of like for each outline. I think by the end of the covering 21 outlines, you would be almost 1,000 words. You would have crossed almost 1,000 words, and including FAQs, you would have crossed 1,500 words. Okay. Now, if I ask it, even this whole thing crosses the 500 words. So let me ask the AI. Okay, thanks. How many words out there? So let it load. Okay, the article outline and content provide approximately 1,000. If you'd like to expand it further or make any adjustment, feel free to let me know. Yes, I want it to expand to whole article in human passive tone voice. And let me give a prompt and first person perspective. You can also do second person perspective, but it's up to you. Okay, let's just see what it does. Okay, absolutely, I'll expand the article using a passive tone and maintaining the first person perspective while still providing practical and relatable advice. So guys, so after generating this, I'm gonna see how much the word count, and I'm sure it will be more than 2,000 words or 1,500 words. Okay, because the whole outline itself, it is telling me it is almost 1,000 words plus. Now let's see, we are at a sixth. Okay, it is let's read one of the example paper clutter. Okay, not this one, your clothes. Simplifying my wardrobe. Okay, it is more personalized. You can see that it is not even using you. It is using my I. Simplifying my wardrobe has been a game changer. I decided to keep my only clothes that I love and make me feel good. By doing seasonal wardrobe audits, I can clearly out items that no longer fit or suit my style. This not only make choosing outfits easier, but also ensures that everything in my closet is something I actually want to wear. Okay guys, so it has finished, I guess. Okay, now it's generating FAQs. Now let me ask a question to count the words. Thanks. Now count the words, count the number of words in that. So it should be more than 1,500 or 2,000. Does it? Okay, it's analyzing. So why don't we wait and see what it does? Because the article is so long, I think it's taking time, or my internet is too bad. I don't know. But either way, we're gonna see the Pinterest. The best thing is, if you click on one pin, it will auto suggest the related pins. Okay, that means you will have unlimited content ideas, unlimited content generation. Pinterest has if not billions, it has millions of posts. Okay, I'm gonna stop this, but anyway, I know for sure this is more than 2000 words. Okay, now you can take this all these pins and put it to ChatGPT, but daily limits. Okay, even though if you have the limits over, you can try it next day. But anyway, I write one article a day. I don't know about you, but if you're writing many articles, you can create a different accounts and take all these images and put it into ChatGPT and experiment. Now this is the second way which we have seen. I'm going to show you the third way. Now the third way is we're going to go to trends.google.com and go to trending now. Okay. Now you can also go to explore section and type in your keyboard. Okay. So type in your keyboard and see what are the articles comes up. But anyway, it's the same process. I'll go to trending now because that's what happening in a Google. I need Google searches and traffic. Now I see if there are any related article to my keyword. If not, I go to explore section and use my keyword. But let me show you one of the examples. So let's say British YouTuber Miles Routledge. So I'll click on that and scroll up, click on Google search. So let it load. And here I see if there's any independent blog articles. I don't touch the news articles. Okay. See if there's any independent blog articles. And let me see. I go to second page and all I can see is news articles. One India. Okay, let me see this. One India and mynation.com, Tribune India, ABP Live, Mathrubhumi. I'm gonna click on My Nation. Okay, so this is about sports gadgets and money. Okay, what I'm gonna do is take this as an example. Okay, so what we're gonna do is copy this entire thing. So I'm gonna copy this till where it has ended. Copy this and go to ChatGPT. Take this blog post words from the competitor and give a double quotes, and inside double quotes put the double quotes. Okay, now let me see if everything is correct. Okay, everything is good. Now this blog post is on. So what is the keyword? So this is a British. I'm gonna copy this keyword, go to ChatGPT and paste the keyword. Okay, hit the full stop. I want you to take that as inspiration for blog article generation and write a blog article for me to rank, and also give me blog title and FAQs. Okay, let's see. So what we are simply doing is we are going to competitor and taking all the words and using it as inspiration, telling the ChatGPT to use it as inspiration and generate a blog guide or blog post, complete blog post. So since it is a free version, it might be slow, but hey, anyway, it automates you. Okay, so this is the one thing which I'm very interested to teach you, which is a very unique method. And guys, whatever you generate, whatever the blog post you are generating, I want you to, since it is a news, okay, it's a news related, I want you to be factual and real. Okay, do not copy paste entire thing. I repeat, you have to make sure. You can see it is also using the information from 2021. I want you to cover the real-time data. Okay, it is even generated FAQs. Okay, that's good. So people will be searching for who is Miles Routledge, everything. what can be done to address speed. Now it also sometimes, you need to avoid these kind of FAQs, okay? So there will be some sensitive keywords, you do not want to focus on that. Again, I'm for example, I took this topic and showing it as an example for you in this video. Okay, you don't need to do the same. So this is the third method which I have taught you, okay? Taking inspiration from blog articles. So what you're doing is finding seed keyword from Google Trends, right? GT, and then using Google Trends. From Google Trends, you're gonna redirect to ranking pages. So you're gonna find ranking blogs, and take the ranking blogs, copy that, put it into ChatGPT AI, or write it here, and generate one for you. And you take that and put it in a doc or notepad. Do that to Grammarly and see everything, typos and long tail keywords. Make it factual, and then you can copy paste to WordPress or dashboard, whatever you want. Okay, whether your site is in WordPress or blogger.com. So this is the process. Okay, don't forget this process is very important. Do not forget to put it in a doc and adjusting the factual data. Okay. All right, now we're gonna look at a fourth method, which I'm gonna show you, finding a seed keyword, from finding a seed keyword to writing a transactional information blog post to, or writing outlines to writing first person perspective blog articles. Okay. Now, first thing you need to do is copy a prompt. Okay, write a prompt. Now, our prompt should be like this. Now, this is our first prompt should be like, we want AI to ask a seed keyword, okay, and then based on that seed keyword, AI should write blog titles on transactional and informational, okay, and then based on the transactional, by selecting a based on the transactional information blog post, it should generate outlines or blog posts, whole blog article. Okay, now this is a prompt. Now this is the prompt how it should be. Now this is the prompt. We can create a prompt. Hey, I want you to first prompt the user to type seed keyword, and then after he typing it, you want to find the best blog titles for transactional and informational blog posts, for writing blog posts. Okay, blog titles for transactional and informational for blog posts, and then he chooses one title. Find best blog, I'm gonna give the number, find best 10 blog titles, and then he chooses one title from it, and then you need to write a first person perspective blog post with proper rankable SEO content, and along with that FAQs too. Okay, now at the end you give this. If you understood, then begin the query. Now first thing first is gonna ask me the seed keyword. Got it, let's get started. Please type the seed keyword. Now, okay, fine guys, we have been stopped. You have hit the free plan to limit for ChatGPT. Anyway, I'm gonna copy the same prompt and go to my other ChatGPT account. Alright guys, I'm on my new ChatGPT account and it's better to create multiple to avoid the rate limit. Okay, free limit. I'm gonna hit enter and see. Okay, it should prompt please type your seed keyword and we'll go from there. Okay, my seed keyword is, what we're gonna do is, okay, we're gonna write wireless earbuds. Now wireless earbuds is my seed keyword. Oh, great. Now I'll generate 10 potential blog titles related to wireless buds. I will include both transactional and informational. Now let it load. Now it's gonna see, you see how good. Please choose one title from list. I'll proceed with writing first person perspective blog post along with SEO optimized content. Now guys, if you want to know what informational titles and transactional titles, please let me know in the comments. I will make a video about it, but I'm gonna go with the first one itself. No, not the first one, because we can, okay, we're gonna go with the first one and include affiliate links. Okay, now I'm gonna hit enter, simply hit enter and see the magic. Great choice. Create a blog post from first person perspective with SEO optimized content, and there you go. Okay, so it is giving me old data, but I don't think this is still relevant for top 10 wireless earbuds. But what you can do is take the content. Now this is an example guys, you can do this for anyone. Now take the content and replace the previous, recently the top 10 wireless earbuds, and you can copy the content style if not the content. And I think this is a pretty good way to use the AI. So this is the fourth method which I want to talk about. Go from seed keyword to writing transaction blog titles and then outlines and then first person perspective along with FAQs. So I think you guys are getting this information free, and I want you to like this video and subscribe so that many people can see this instead of buying the courses. Okay, so guys, whenever you generate AI content, always remember, always take it to doc and optimize it, correct the factual data, correct the grammar, correct the typos, and then paste it in WordPress. Okay, this is the fifth method which I want to show you to write AI content. Okay, so example, I'm gonna give this as I'm gonna give this as my title. This is my blog title, and I want you to write me a blog post which is little humor and write it like you explain it to 15-year-old kid. Now see the magic. So this will become more personalized and it will add some humor. All right, listen up. If you're like me, we have probably had that moment where your wired earbuds get tangled up in your backpack. All right, it's adding a humor. You spent 5 minutes trying to untangle them like a magician pulling never-ending scars from a hat. Well, no, fear not. Wireless earbuds are here to save the day on your sanity. And you can start adding affiliate links and all the posts which is written. Okay, so let's read one of these sound blog content. These are earbuds you wear when you want to comfortable all day every day. Super comfy, deliver gets straight round. Whether you're watching Netflix or pretending to listen to a teacher during the online class, these earbuds are winner. You can see there's a little bit of humor. Okay, guys, this is amazing. Okay, so this is the best thing which I can explain to you. I don't know what you're watching. Okay, no more. You can say no more to your keyboard for typing all the blog articles and blog words, blog posts, writing blog posts. So as you can see, it has generated more than 500 words. I think more than 500 words is enough for someone to write blog articles and rank. But again, correct the factual data. This is a disclaimer. So we have seen 5 methods to write AI content, but what I'm gonna tell you something very important is when you buy domain, okay, So when you buy a domain, buy it on your name so that you can write articles on anything. Okay, so when you buy a first name full name.com, you can write articles on anything, so it doesn't have to be niche specific. But if you want to get monetized using AI content and everything, you need to make sure copy the content and add a little bit sounds and everything. Like you would know, like guys, AI, how to identify AI content, because it's a very common answer which everyone wants to know. If you want to identify AI content, you simply see the punctuations, so which I'm going to write here. I'm going to write punctuations. See the punctuations that will be incorrect, and see the data. The data will be previous 2023. So you need to, the AI content is not factual. Okay, it is never factual to real time. Okay, so which is why it is easy to identify AI content with if you're writing articles on factual data. So make sure you update the everything regarding factual data and real-time data. And you can also start, instead of relying on monetization from Google, you can start from day one adding affiliate links. If you want affiliate marketing 101 guide, you know the link will be in the description. You can book a call with me. I'm gonna personalize, personally teach you the affiliate marketing with the blogging. Okay, now you can start adding affiliate links from the day one itself, starting your blog, and whenever you get traffic, so that it will be relevant for people to click on the affiliate links and everything. Okay, and I also want you to tell you that when your main goal is to get monetized from Google, if that is your goal, make sure you write 60% of the content human. Okay, now whatever we generated from ChatGPT AI, it is a 30% human, but you need to correct something from that. As I said, you need to correct the factuals and realistic data and sentences, and make it 60% humanized, and then write a minimum 45 articles on one topic. Okay, and then you try to apply for monetization. When I say one topic, it shouldn't be like you write top articles on cats and the next day you write articles on dogs. No, when I say one seed keyword, so let's say earbuds, right? So earbuds is a one seed keyword. You can write you know top 5 earbuds under this thing. Top 5 wireless earbuds, you can add a wireless earbuds under the price. Top 10 wired earbuds. Many people look for wired earbuds because they cannot afford wireless earbuds, and then still have the old phones which have headphone jack. And you can cover many topics. You can go to Quora. Okay, if you want unlimited topics, you can use AI one way. If you want the real-time unlimited questions, unlimited blog titles, you can use Quora. Okay, Quora will update the real-time. Go to Quora, log into Quora, and type your keyword, and it's gonna show you the questions. Okay, Medium also, this is a very large forum site, and one thing you can do is, okay, based on my seed keyword, you can type this prompt based on my seed keyword. Seed keyword is earbuds. Generate a blog titles which are transactional and informational, and put it in a table along with long tail keywords and semantic keywords for me to rank. Which should for me to rank. And here I will write generate a 45 blog titles. Now let's see if it does the job. Okay, it is not allowing me. So what I'm gonna do is copy this whole prompt, open the other chat, new chat, and here I'm gonna give this prompt, and let's see. You can see it has generated a long tail keywords along with semantic keywords, blog titles. So what you can do is, it has made 45, it has made a list of 45. Okay, so what you can do is you can copy all this, and copy all these titles and upload it on WordPress and save it as a draft, and each day you can start writing, finishing all the articles day by day. So this is a very good organized way to write blog articles using AI. Because I don't know why many people don't use AI, they still write articles on their own. Because I don't know why many people don't use AI and many people don't know this prompt. So prompt engineering is very important, and when it comes to using AI, and you need to be very tricky, you need to ask it very trickily to give you correct input. Sometimes it hallucinates a lot, and you have to avoid that. You have to completely checking all these things. Okay, sometimes it writes content which doesn't even make sense, and it happens very often in a free version. But if you get a plan, it doesn't happen, very much often. But anyway, even though using a free version, we have daily limits, and in a daily you can write 1 to 2 articles, I guess, using all these prompts and everything, as I shown in the video for you in this video. So guys, do check out my popular video. If you go to my channel, and make sure you subscribe, and if you click on popular, you can see 11,000 views, which is a 1 hour course, and 5,000 views, which is a 3 hour course. And you can also see this how I write SEO articles using AI. Okay, this is a tool. And if you want to know the copywriting course, I have all these videos, I have all these great videos, and I keep making sure all this education you get for free. And if you want one-on-one coaching, the link will be in the description. Make sure you check that out if you need any help monetizing your blog and everything. So with that being said, I'm gonna catch you in the next one.